back to another episode of Cougar TV. I'm Jessie Westberg.
And I'm Caitlin Deo.
The Coronado Theater Department presents this year's spring production, Animal Farm.
We're taking the 1945 novel written by George Orwell to the stage. For those who are wanting a sneak peek into what this show will be like, director Miss Ambrose, cast members Darius Smith and Jessie Westberg, and lighting designer Michaeli Elizondo share some behind the scenes of this happy, joy-filled comedy.
Let's check out this exciting barnyard blast.
Tidings of the golden future time.
Animal Farm is a story that doesn't exist in just one time period because it's an allegory, right? So I remember reading Animal Farm when I was in high school and being like, oh, this is so applicable. And now here we are only a few years later. And it's still so applicable. And these stories are so big. And I think we were just ready for it here at Coronado.
Animal Farm means to me that it's so important that when you have a story to tell and you have a message to spread, it's so important to make it applicable and accessible to so many different people. So instead of writing like a big chunky essay about how you feel, making it so that anybody can understand it, so then your message can be spread more widely in what you believe in.
The message is, I think power always corrupts people. That's mine.
I love how big the cast is. I've been so used to working with small cast. I love working with so many different people and seeing all these people grow. I like that kind of being in different parts of the set is broken up in different pieces. Like there's the main set, there's like where the windmill will be, and then there's where the authors are. And so cool. Like this is a totally different set than I'm used to. Everything's different about this show, so it's fun to see things change.
Animal Farm so far has been more serious tone, I would say, compared to like Hallelujah Girls. It was like a rom-com and it was a lot of joy, and this is more of a serious approach.
The past few shows, I mean, even Chicago being about like murder, they were lighter productions. And Animal Farm is really funny, but when you really listen, you're like, oh, okay.
Come see Animal Farm April 17th through the 19th in the Coronado Auditorium.
Come see Animal Farm from April 17th to the 19th.
Come see Animal Farm in April 17th through the 19th.
Hey, you. Come see Animal Farm April 17th through 19th. Tickets available online. We can't wait to see you in the theater.
Okay, so maybe it's not a barnyard blast. That was definitely some misinformation.
Remember, come out on April 17th and 18th at 7 p.m. and the 19th at 2 p.m. and take a propagander at this allegory about the Russian Revolution.
Have you ever wondered what the comfiest couch around the city was?
No, not at all actually.
Well, Bosco and Z-Cab, they run around 3 different places reviewing some couches there. Let's see what they found.
This is Cougar Comforts. So, first couch today is the Jean couch in Electric Good. Now,
right.
What do we think for the Lax?
Lax. It's very comfortable. I quite like it.
I think so. Yeah. Pretty comfy.
Should we give it out of, oh, that's nice actually.
I'd say 9.7 out of 10.
I'd give it like an 8.
Okay. Now, looks. Let's get a look at this
Looks,
thing.
okay. Looks are, we gotta say a 10, right?
It's a 10.
I'm saying it's
Look at this. Placement,
Placement.
Jean letters.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, placement. Really good. We've got Jean logo up here.
I'd
Jeans
give it a 9.
off camera.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Good pillow placement. Yeah, I gotta say, overall, 9.5 out of 10. So, couch number 2.
Inside of What's Left Records.
That's right. Now, I gotta say, for looks,
It's very nice.
it's your average couch.
It looks like a grandma couch.
Yeah.
You know?
I'd say 7.5 out of 10.
Looks, I like it. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5.
Now, Lax. I'd say 8.5 out of 10.
8.5, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I'm on the armchair.
Now, location.
Oh my
I think
God.
it's amazing.
Yeah, the location.
Great art, great shop.
I'd give it a 10 too. 10 too.
10 overall.
I think it's like a
9.
9.8, something like that.
9.
Right? 9. Okay.
9.
Yeah, 9. Yeah.
Our last couch of the day.
A bench.
A bench.
I gotta say, for lax,
It's not that comfortable.
it's not really comfy. It's kind of cold and
And it's cold
It's metal.
outside. That's
so
right.
it's freezing.
I'd give it a
4.
I'd
4
give
out
it a
of 10.
5. This might be our worst couch of today.
Yeah,
But
4 out of 10. A little disgusting, but
it's kind of cool.
it's kind of cool.
I'd give it a 9 on look, an 8 on look.
A solid 6 out of 10.
And then
Location.
Well,
This is kind of where it thrives.
this is the best location I think we shot
Got a
today.
lake. Gotta say 9.5 out of 10.
What's the overall?
7.5.
Like a 7.
Yeah, 7.5.
I didn't even know there were that many couches around the city.
Me neither. I'm glad we got to find out which of them were the comfiest.
I agree. Now, on a complete opposite note, let's move on to sports scores for the week.
Hey Cougies, this is our sports score for the week. First, we got boys baseball at Discover Canyon. We lost 1-23. And at boys volleyball at Rampart, we won 3-0. And then at boys swim at Greg Hutto Eagle Invite, we placed 4th overall. And I think that was great. So that's our sports. Back to you.
Wow, I can't wait to see what sports have in store for their season.
Me too. Coronado is full of talented students, and today we're shining the spotlight on some of our amazing musicians.
I knew we had some artists here. I'm excited to hear what they have to offer.
Me too.
Hey Cougies, today we have Ethan Torres and Tyler Snake, 2 local artists at Coronado High School.
I make alternative hip-hop music, and I was inspired just by myself, I suppose.
I make like underground rap, like kind of like TDF, like Osama Sun or Santa, kind of like Che. And I think what inspired me to start like all of that is probably like Future.
I sit in a dark room listening to brown noise, and eventually the ideas start flowing.
I might start off like with a beat that I made or get a beat like off of another producer. Then I think of like a little melody, kind of like a little hook, and then yeah, I kind of just record it like punch-in method.
Pineapple lemonade.
Oh. I got an EP on SoundCloud called Hell and Back. It's mostly produced by Samurai. I got a project coming out in a few months.
I also asked our artists where they draw their inspiration from. If you recognize a few, you might want to give them a try.
Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, Mac Miller, Kendrick Lamar, Eam Triplin, a whole bunch of artists. I pull from like everything.
Probably Future. I think Summers. This is gonna sound really corny, but like X. Find all my music on SoundCloud. Search up Zion Baby, ZionBabi. Oh yeah! Shout out my mom. Shout out Zach. Shout out Desire Christ. Yeah. Shout out all of them.
Alright. Shout out my mom. Shout out Burge Bear. Daniel Chicken Sandwich. Market Day. Tyler Snake. Soft White. My producer, Mixed by Blitz. Yo, Zach. Hey, Green Tea Distro out in LA. Thank you for putting my on Spotify. Hey, shout out.
Told you they were awesome. I'm definitely putting a few of those on my driving playlist.
Maybe I should start making music.
Well, that's all for this episode of Cougar TV. I'm Jessie Westberg.
And I'm Caitlin Dale. Join us next week to find out what's happening in your hallways. Stay classy, Coronado! Yay!